Pad bad. And or a bigger desk. Mouse pad or bigger desk. Oh. Nope. Nope. There we go. All right. Time to copy paste links. Quick copy paste links. Email notification. Publish. Uh-oh, here they all come. Boom. Oh no. Oh, when you copy a post and it gets, there we go. Perfect. Boom. Boom. I'm on a roll here. 2 websites, 2 accounts out of 4. Here comes number 3. Oh, awesome. Even better. And now the last one. Boom, 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 boom. I'm going to do a bonus. I'm going to do a bonus round. Post it. Post it, Google Classroom. So close. We might have a 10 o'clock on air, on time episode here. No, this window needs to go out of the way. Send it. 4 minutes left. Sent. Close that window. Live. Early. 4 minutes. Perfect. Wow. It does not get any better than this. Now what? I got 4 minutes here. Computer still sounds like it's about to blow up. Looks like the stream is going great. Let's see. see if I can put, dare I do this? I don't know. Hold on. I could put the Skype phone number up there for viewers. All right, let's see. Trial and error. Trial and error. Select your profile picture. Nope. File. New group. New chat. Meet now. New chat. You got 1 minute, T minus 1 minute. Echo sound test. Active. That's not what I wanted. New chat. Search. Search what? Active. Appearance. General. Calling. Oh, this will be something later on. We'll do 10 o'clock, episode 4. Good morning and good afternoon, everybody out there in virtual COVID quarantine land. I am broadcasting live here from our quarantine zone, and we are, bringing you episode 4. So just like normal, I guess I'll start off here by talking to you guys and letting you know what this is all sort of about. And then as people tune in, I'll answer those questions and be here for the next hour, available for not only my students, but for people out there who have received the link just to kind of check in and say, hey, what's going on? So as a high school visual arts and digital multimedia teacher, this break, this little hiatus in our job has been a little bit strange and awkward, but here we are. We're kind of adapting a little bit. So we wanted to make sure that we could kind of deliver to you guys. I'm moving a window around here. I don't know what's going on. Okay. The same opportunities that you guys have. The same opportunities that you guys have been used to. I don't know, why is that moving around like that? I hope that's not on the recording. Anyways, and that's where I got this idea for, here comes some notifications, for putting on a live stream to my students, for them to be able to tune in and ask questions, for any friends and family out there that might want to check in and see what things are going on, or even parents of students that just kind of want to see what types of things are happening. Basically, this is just a live stream opportunity for us to kind of document some stuff and be able to offer a helping hand. Now, currently I teach, or I'm responsible for 3 courses at the high school, Melvindale High School. I have my Intro to Art class, Advanced Drawing, a Drawing Advanced Drawing, which is a two-part class, and then a digital multimedia course, which also has an advanced section to it as well. Um, and obviously during this time, we've been asked to reach out to our students and be able to offer them support on assignments that we've thrown out there. If you can see down below, I've got the ticker that just kind of is out there letting you guys know that new assignments are available. We get asked to make sure that those are available on Thursday so that any paper printing can get done. I post them on Thursday, knowing that I'm not going to have an opportunity to talk about them until Friday, but they're there available for you guys to check in. I'll describe them or get to kind of going over, summarizing them in a little bit. But the deadline for those is always a week later. So the deadline for both of these assignments is May 15th. There it is on the little scrolling tab right there at the bottom. I have my social media accounts over there. Got to get used to the orientation for you guys to check in on, especially for those of you guys who didn't maybe get an opportunity to write those down at the beginning of the year. They are there for you guys. Check them out. Obviously, my website too. Maybe I'll get that up on the screen as well. I'm still kind of getting oriented to the live streaming software that I'm running right now. It's awesome. I love this stuff. But there's a lot of bells and whistles that I walk away from the opportunity of using it feeling good, but then all of a sudden when I go to open it back up, things have kind of moved around, and I'm still working out some kinks on making sure some of those settings carry themselves through to the next week or the next stream that I do. So here we are. That's what this is all about, and we're having a little rough day here at the house. I don't know if you can hear the youngest one over there kind of whimpering a little bit. We're cutting some teeth, cutting some big molars in the back, and that can't be pleasant. So you might hear a little bit of crying or whining in the background, or that could just be the dog because he's just sick and tired of us being home. But regardless, here we are checking in for you guys and just making sure everything is okay. So how is everything? I guess I hope you guys are doing all right. Looks like we've got a couple people here. Jake, I see you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. I'll type back. My comments window closed on me. Go in and explain some of the things that are happening right now. What's going on? Here we go. Boom. That's why. Sorry, like I said, I'm trying to work out all the kinks here, and I'm finding out that, boom, here we go. Here we go, boom. Finding out it's a little bit harder than I wanted them to be. But regardless, we're here. And like I said, I'll take a couple seconds here to just kind of go over some of the assignments and let you guys know what's going on now. This is technically the fourth time that I've live streamed officially, which means this is the fourth set of assignments that are out there. But I have gotten some questions about assignment 3, week 3, and I want to take a little bit of time to address those right now. So one of the concerns that I had, or that students had, hey, what's up, Dead Channel? One of the concerns that I had was some links or documents not opening, a quiz that was available that we couldn't get to. I want to make sure that you guys know I'm not doing anything really on purpose. It's just when I post these assignments on Thursday afternoon, Thursday evening, and talk about them on Friday, I don't really get any feedback until midweek next, like Tuesday, Wednesday. And at that point, either so many people have seen it, or it's just really difficult for me to kind of figure out what's broken and what's not broken. So the sooner you guys can access those assignments and see maybe if links are not operating the way they need to, the quicker I can fix them for you. I've tried very hard to make sure that whatever I post is working, and on my end, most of the times it is. There have been some oversights, like little check boxes that I didn't even realize were checked, and then people have told me that they can't access something, and I've gone back and looked at it. But the sooner you guys can get that information out to me, the faster I can fix it. So It might be a good idea in the next couple of hours or days if you guys just go check it out, make sure everything is working. It's sort of a new system that we're doing this, which is it's easy for me to understand, but it's not my normal routine. So I go through things like I normally do, but then sometimes I just kind of forget, oh, wait, you're supposed to allow this or you're supposed to uncheck that. And that kind of happened last week with a couple of the assignments. Now, in regards to these assignments, week four's assignments, I guess maybe I'll talk a little bit about digital multimedia here, since it's right on my mind. I was just looking at it a couple minutes ago before we went live. Digital multimedia, you guys are going to be assigned a fake news pitch. Or actually, I shouldn't even use the word news pitch. So in our digital multimedia class, obviously one of the most important aspects to it is the opportunity that you guys as students have to create content and then publish that content, see how it goes, see what people think about it. And that's where we would have been right at this point in time. We would have been really right in the middle of it, producing that content and pushing it out. But one of the most important parts about creating content is making sure that you are organized, making sure that you have a sheet or a set of ideas. I've got mine. Actually, I've got mine right over here. I set it off to the side because I spoke coffee earlier. But I've got my sheet where I plot out all the things that I need to and want to go through, little notes and things like that, that as I'm talking to you guys, I can address. And this is something that oftentimes for us in our class, digital multimedia is kind of overlooked because people are just really anxious and want to get into videotaping. So this week's assignment is actually pretty simple. However, I don't want you guys to rush into it. All right. So this week's assignment, if you guys go to the Google Classroom and check it out, is basically pitching me a news story or a news segment that you guys want to create on your own. And on that form, I have a variety of different questions that I'm looking for you guys to answer and just propose to me for a fake account. I'm sorry, not a fake account, but a fake hey man, I mean a fake story that you guys would want to go out there and put out there. Now, in regards to this assignment, a couple things I'm going to caution all the students on. First of all, read the questions carefully, and if you're not sure what the question might be, contact me through email or just a comment on Google Classroom, and I can explain those to you. Don't fill something out without knowing what it is you're filling out in the first place. I think that's kind of a given there. But the other thing that I want to try to explain to you guys, because it often gets overlooked, is don't assume I know what you're talking about when you're giving me a pitch. When you're trying to talk to me about a set of ideas, don't assume that I know what that idea is. Don't assume that we've talked about it. Don't think that I'm inside your head. For all intents and purposes, approach it like I've never heard this idea at all and be as specific as you possibly can. When you say you want to interview people, tell me what type of people those are, who those people are. If you're interviewing family members or students, or you're coming up with celebrities, be specific as to what celebrities those are, or family members, or whoever it is. Don't just generally call them people, because the people could be anything. And one of the reasons that you'll see that the specificity is so important, whatever. The reason why this is so important is because when you guys go out there, and anybody from old classes will attest to this and agree, when you guys go out there, your time is limited to go out and get feedback and interviews, and you want to know who you're going after. You want to know that they understand what it is that you're trying to interview or talk to them about and gather information on. And having a set list of things that you're trying to go off of is very, very important. If you're just making it up as you go out there with the camera, then you'll find out that you're going to reach your video deadline, and the video that you created, the content that you created, is not really good. It's loose, it's all over the place, there's issues with it, and that ultimately will lead to people not tuning in and watching it. The other thing that is going to be on this form is something called B-roll. Now, we got a chance to talk about this a little bit before we were put on hiatus, but B-roll, and I put an explanation of what that is with the assignment, but B-roll is specifically footage, video footage that helps accommodate the A roll, the main video that you're shooting. So think of it this way. If you ever have watched the news or an interview with people, there's usually a camera, like right now, a camera on the person answering things, and then a camera might cut out and show something else that's happening. For example, like here's my overhead camera where I don't know, I've got my desk and I might be drawing something, sketching something out. You can still hear me talking, but the camera now is on my actual demonstration of something that I'm doing. That clip of what it is that I'm doing is considered B-roll. It's secondary footage that helps sort of support the primary footage. And in the industry, they call the primary footage A-roll and the B-roll as secondary supportive footage. And that just helps narrate the story, make the point, capture the audience's attention a little bit more. And those are things that I want you guys to consider and think about when making this pitch. So take a look through that digital multimedia. This is something that really isn't new to my advanced students, but for those of you guys in digital multimedia 1-2, this is going to be something that I expect you guys to kind of look at and think about, but I think it's pretty easy to fill out. Now, for my intro to art class, we're going to kind of slow things down. I had a couple people comment that the last couple of assignments were a little confusing to them. I wasn't really sure what they were talking about because, again, they really weren't specific on the things that were confusing. They just made these generalized comments that they were confused. So this week's assignment is slowed down a little bit. Before we left for break, we were looking at color theory, how colors can be used, how colors are created. And this week, I'm just kind of throwing out to you guys a simple coloring practice sheet. I give you guys the actual object that I want you guys to play around with. And you guys can use that sheet if you have a printer at home. Just print that off and work right on that, or sketch it or trace it into your sketchbook and work straight from that. And additionally, I also give you guys an answer key as to what the various steps might look like as you build up. The one question that I think is probably going to come in from people is, well, what materials am I supposed to use? Because, normally we would be using something that you'd be giving us in class. And the answer to that is whatever materials you guys have at home. If you guys have colored pencils or blending markers or watercolor, whatever it is you have readily available, just like the last few assignments. I'm not looking for you guys to go out to the store. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for you guys just to use whatever you have in your house. If that's old school Crayola crayons, then do the best that you can with that. You'll obviously see that different materials give different, different effects and they work differently. But I'm just looking for practice. That's all. So check out that assignment. And like I said, I wish you guys luck in it. I'm not, throwing this out there and scanning over it and looking for mastery. I'm not looking for you guys to be professionals. I'm just looking for you guys to make an honest attempt at your best effort into, using some of the skills that you've already used to show me what you can do. So you don't need to feel like, you're getting really, worked over here for a grade, or worse yet, you don't have to feel like you have to try to impress me. Just do your best, right? Make your best effort. So those are the assignments for week 4. I'm going to turn it over to you guys. I know there's a couple people here live viewing this. I've thrown your comments in as the stream has been going. How are you guys doing? How's everything going? Good? I'm getting notifications coming left and right. Unfortunately, these are not notifications for the broadcast. They're just emails. I've got to learn how to turn that tone off. Like I said, we're over here. We're kind of maintaining the status quo. Our Monday through Friday is pretty steadily booked. Thursdays seem to be a really heavy Zoom virtual meet up days. We're consistently always into something on Thursdays, and Fridays is a nice day to kind of wind down. I like looking at Fridays as a day to kind of take a little bit of a break and look back at the things that we've done. That's why I scheduled my office hours on Friday. But so far, we're doing pretty good. And I mean, some days are a little bit rough, right? I think the weather has something to do with that. When we can get outside and hang out, it's cool. But most of the time, it's pretty good. So yeah, we're hanging in there. We're hanging in there. Dead Channel, everything has been good. That's great. That's awesome. Glad to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Jake, everything's good. That's great. Yeah. Is the stream delayed? Yeah, the stream is going to be delayed by, I think it's 7 seconds. So what I'm videotaping or what I'm broadcasting right now, as to when you're hearing it, is going to be delayed a little bit. And that's just because the platform that I'm using right now, the broadcasting system that I'm using, is then connecting to YouTube, and the way you guys are watching it is straight through YouTube. So there is going to be a bit of a delay, and that's to be expected from any type of live broadcast or broadcast in general, just for censoring issues or things that might flub up. Yeah, it is delayed by a little bit there. So everything's going good. Are you guys staying active, staying busy, or has boredness set in? Is boredness, are you really just past the fact that you wake up bored and just dealing with it, or how do you guys motivate, get yourselves through a normal day here? Not much has changed really for me in regards to my daily routine. I'm sleeping in a little bit longer, um, and starting my day off a little bit later. But I have kind of set aside a little bit of time when my youngest goes down for a little afternoon nap. I do a little bit of drawing. I am able to get those drawings complete. They're quick ones. I wish I had a little bit more time to dedicate to something bigger or something a little bit more elaborate. But as of right now, I'm taking what I can get, and I'm posting those on my personal social media account. You guys can see that right up there. Um, for the most part, try to get out when weather permits in the afternoon time. You know, hanging out and doing stuff in the backyard. That's been kind of fun. And Fridays routinely are our family movie night. What's funny though is there's always movies that I want to do, um, that I'm like sci-fi and not so much, not too many superhero movies, but there's um there's certain things that I like to go out and throw up there, and my kids are really all about their animated movies that they're in, that they want to watch all the time. I've mentioned it in past streams, Frozen and Trolls, and we were on a Captain Underpants kick and the Sonic the Hedgehog movie. So I'm hoping that we can change some stuff up for tonight. Yeah. Jake, you say you're just doing schoolwork. Yeah. I'm interested, in regards to the schoolwork that you guys are getting assigned. I've been super guilty of this throughout the calendar week. So starting, today and ending next week, I'm guilty of thinking, oh, well, the only thing they have to worry about is my work. But I know that you guys have six other classes and students everywhere. I mean, my son has, all these other assignments that are coming in. I'm wondering how you guys are juggling all that. Do you guys have a routine, or are certain people a little bit easier to work with? I don't know. I'm just interested to hear how you guys are juggling having so many digital assignments coming in. If you guys can throw some comments out there, I'd love to hear from you guys on that. Ghost Evan, you're saying trying not to waste time in every possible way. Sleep, video games, eating, etc. Yeah, seems like that is the standard. We've adopted a little bit more of the video games into our life, and we go in phases. We'll play a little bit and then take a couple days break and play a little bit. Um, it's interesting. I don't know if you guys have thought about this, but I get again very selfish. I look at social media and I see that people are doing all these other things, and I'm like, well, I want to try something new. And then I'm finding out that you just don't have the time to do those things. There's other responsibilities. I've got a house to take care of, and kids to make sure that they're not turning into YouTube zombies and things like that. So Yeah, we're trying not to waste time, but I think sometimes it's okay to waste time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, wasting time. Do all the work on the last day or two. Yeah, that's funny. So I get how you guys kind of do work. I used to do it the same way, and it's always interesting. Like I get a flood of questions on the last day or two of an assignment being due at school. How do I, what do you mean by this? What do you mean by that? And I sort of expected it for this digital thing, but what I didn't expect is that they would be coming in at all times at night. And I'll wake up in the morning and I'll check my email or my notifications, and I'll get a little concerned because I'm like, oh man, I got all these emails to reply to that came in at 2 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock midnight, and I just have tried to tell myself, answer what you can, but I can't stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning waiting for emails to come in and all these questions on things. And sometimes some of the questions are really really silly, like sometimes people ask some of the silliest questions, and I'm just like, seriously, this is what you're asking for. So I don't know. Yeah. Let me see if I can switch over here. I'll show you what I'm working on here. Got the little overhead camera set up. Let me see. Can I move? Oh, don't want to tip things over. Don't want to give you guys a crotch shot here. There we are. So I was working on this yesterday. I found in one of my containers, one of my supply containers. There we go. Oh no, are you not going to work? Some trading cards, some blank trading cards. Wow, that is trip-y. I'm sorry, guys. It's been a while since I used the overhead for a demonstration or a review or anything like that. So let me see if I can set this up a little bit better. Seems like we got some focus issues here. There, that's a little bit better. So I found these blank trading cards, and I've been working on just trying to get a couple of these done. Unfortunately, that's a little bit slower of a process than normal. So, I hit it up for a little bit, and then I go back and I start something else, and then I hit that up for a little bit, and then I go back, and I'm constantly going back and forth. But most of the work that I do is digital because it's just quicker for me to work that way. And all my traditional work was happening inside of school. Over the last couple of weeks, my traditional work has, I guess, suffered because I haven't had the opportunity to go and focus on that stuff. But I'm pushing myself to try to do that right now. And this is just one of the cards or one of the things that I was working on. Let me see if I can get this up for you guys. Go and make sure that we are all good. Got all my supplies. I really wasn't sure if people wanted to see a live drawing, watch me do things like this, but it's sometimes cool. So one of the things we've been playing a little bit more is some of the old school video games, my wife and I, things that we used to grow up on. And one of the video games that I was like super into was a video game called Street Fighter. I'm sure you guys are aware of it, right? Street Fighter was a really, really cool game. Really, really into that. And this is one of the characters. I don't know. Do you guys remember Guile? He was like the United States um, character, the guy from the U.S. I always thought it was funny because he had this like flat top haircut. Um, so I tried to embellish that a little bit here. And he had a crazy tattoo. drawing a little awkward here. Let me see if I can turn my body. Oh no, is that going to mess up? There we go. That's better. Perfect. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to get back into the traditional artwork here. I think I might, focus on doing a couple of these. Give him a little butt chin, aggressive butt chin there. I think I might do a couple of these cards. If you guys got recommendations, I'd love to take them. Sit here and sketch for you guys a little bit. Sorry if I'm covering this up, guys. Still kind of getting used to the placement of everything in here. Got a little guile action. So let's see how we can color this. Now my weapon of choice when it comes to coloring is marker. Is marker. I can't really remember when I found these out. It was a handful of years ago, but Copic was a professional sketch marker that I was introduced to, and let me see here. Get a scrap sheet of paper, and ever since I got turned on to them, I've been using them for commercial work. So Copic is I believe it's a Japanese brand, and from my understanding or from what I've seen, there's a very special formulation to the alcohol that's in them that they use that allows for blending of the colors a little bit easier. And I use these. I've kind of experimented on different things that I can use them with. I've experimented with watercolor. I've experimented with colored pencil. I seem to get some really good effects with color pencil. So yeah, I'll try to throw this out there for you guys. Let's see. Not sure. Got a ton of different skin tones here. I'll take character requests if any of you guys got some character requests. I'd love to. Sometimes I run in and I get stumped sometimes. I think that's probably something that happens to everybody. We all kind of get stumped a little bit and then, lose focus on what it is we're trying to do. If any of you guys can throw out a good idea. Let's see, where's that at? That was all right. I think I'll go with this color for skin. So if any of you guys have any questions or you just want to kind of chat, throw it in the comments. I'm sitting here just kind of hanging out, sketching and drawing. I will admit, it's some people are better at this than others. when it comes to doing work like this and everything. I try to keep all my ends covered here, just in case someone asks. So live streaming to you guys with a camera, webcam, and then live streaming to an audience with what I'm doing with a secondary camera. It's all stuff that I just try to keep going. So if you guys got questions or concerns, toss them out there, guys. Now, I went out and I did purchase some Copic style markers for my classes, and a lot of teachers have kind of questioned why I would go out and do that. Because they are very, very expensive, and sometimes it's harder for students to master using them. Um, you know, with such an expensive material. I just like to try to get exposure, and people will ask, well, how do you use them? And I'm not a master by any means, but I'm learning, how to do that, and uh, there's lots of tutorial videos that are out there. There's lots of different things that you can check out, but basically they work just like kind of paint. You layer them up, and then from there, depending on what colors you're trying to create or what type of look you're trying to achieve, um, yeah, you get this nice blend. Come on in. You can come in. I'm just drawing for him. We got a special guest appearance from my son. You want to say hi?
Hi, YouTube.
Here, let's switch you over.
Or Jim Pappas' kids.
Here, let's see if I can switch over.
There's going to be a point to mine.
See, oh, I understand why that happened. There we go. Let's scoot in. You're off to the side.
I just didn't want to knock on the marker thing.
There you are. You're playing a little Minecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I might go on too and do a little Minecraft. Yeah, so we've definitely been doing some of the Minecraft. Let me see if I can. There we go. We've definitely been hitting up some of the Minecraft. Not as good as I try to be. I have some issues. But we're working it out. Thing? Yeah, with the black things. I found out, someone said last week that you're not supposed to look at them, and I guess if you don't look at them, they don't bother you.
And also the skeletons.
Yes, I hate the skeletons.
Yes.
I hate the skeletons.
Like they shoot you and you don't know where they're coming from.
Right.
Where is
That is very, very true.
I was figuring you guys were just playing Minecraft right now.
No. Since I had a little bit of time, I figured I'd do some drawing for him.
How many hours do you got left?
How much more time?
Yeah.
About 20 minutes or so.
About 20.
About 20 minutes.
Yeesh, that's a lot.
Well, my office hours, my time for this is an hour. So.
Okay, I have to be careful here because I know zombies are going to come.
Here, why don't you turn it down just a little bit?
I had to do like work.
Did you get your work done?
Yep.
Yeah? What'd you do today?
IXL.
IXL. I told them, what our routine, looks like.
I want to see what I can grab, put it into my box. Ooh, I just made, I got 8 stairs.
There you go.
Good for me.
Good for you.
I'm going to put it somewhere instead of making stairs.
In a little storage container?
What do you mean?
Where are you going to put it?
Put what?
You said you're going to put it somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to put the stairs by the upstairs.
Oh.
How'd you get a furnace?
I stole it. I stole it
From
from.
your kids' village.
No. This was my own little village. I stole it from.
You stole it from your own village.
Listen, after playing it for the week, I do think that a lot more people just take stuff
Yeah.
than they'll admit.
I don't want to go in my house because the first time I played Minecraft, first time I downloaded it on my iPad, I was so scared.
You were scared. Well, of what?
Of the zombies. I'm like, what the heck is that?
The zombies.
The creepers. The ones that blow up, they were kind of weird.
Yeah?
They look weird. Super weird. Making steps? Maybe? No, I don't want steps there. Yay. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay. I put stairs in the wrong spot.
Maybe we should YouTube when we decide to do our own haircuts.
No way, dude.
You think people would think that was funny?
I'm not gonna cut my hair.
People would tune in.
I'm not gonna cut my hair.
My students would tune in to see a Mr. Pappas haircut go wrong.
No, I would not cut. Don't cut my hair. Cut mom's hair.
Well, you need a haircut though.
No way. Don't trim my.
You like your hockey hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No trimming.
Hey, watch what you're doing. You're knocking over the.
No trimming, Mr. Jonathan Pappas. Why is it so blurry?
The autofocus. I should probably turn that off. Let me see. I don't want to.
Auto.
No, there's a big thumb shot in the way.
What does that mean?
There we go. So Guile has this sandy yellow. You're gonna have to scoot back here a little bit. You gotta get in here. He's got this sandy yellow hair.
I might have a sandy yellow on mine.
Yeah, you steal all my markers.
No, I actually have some. I never steal all my markers. Why would I even steal them?
Because you like mine.
Yeah, they're so cool. Like, would you just get me some?
A little bit more yellow than I wanted, but I'm gonna roll with it.
What if you draw? What if you draw like Ryu?
I was gonna do him next.
Oh.
I did one on my iPad.
You did?
Yeah, of him.
Did it?
I just didn't get a chance. Thanks. I didn't get a chance to put it on the on a card. I was telling them that I draw mostly digital because it's quicker.
Yeah.
But I would like to dedicate a little bit more time to traditional materials.
No. I want to go like this. Put that stair right there. This is not going to be a one stair. I actually realized that I have to cut down some. I have to cut down some stairs. Woo. Is that 3? 1, 2, 3. It ain't looking like it though. I have bad sportsmanship.
What do you mean?
I just heard it from a video on kids' YouTube.
Oh.
Like when Ryan and Andy were playing baseball in the house, and he knocked over a stormtrooper as one of the catchers.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that's bad sportsmanship. I have to delete my 4. The sum. Wait, am I still carrying stairs?
What I'm doing here is I'm just going in and layering some colors over top each other to give a little bit more of a shadow effect here.
That's cool.
Now, normally the way that I would be doing this, I have a color guide, and it's a printed out piece of paper that shows the different markings made by all the colors that I've got, and it's printed on normal white paper, and I can see specifically what those colors will look like because going off of these like little plastic caps and trying to determine what the color is kind of is a bad way to go, namely because what you see up here is not always the way that it prints here. Like this guy right here, it's kind of a little green, and it's coming off green, but I think I'm going to go over a little bit, and try to blend it out. With some more blonde hair.
No. Oh, Dad, do you have this? Do you have this? That?
A barrel?
Yeah. Ooh,
I don't know what it does.
I
don't know what a barrel does. Maybe someone out there in YouTube land can tell us what a barrel does.
What's a barrel? Oh, you open it.
Cool. And you can put stuff in it?
Yeah, there's stuff in it. Okay. I just found out what a barrel was. You can also delete it. Here's my yellow bed. Wake up, bedtime. They make a real live dog. They make a dog.
Oh.
A dog set. Okay. I just made a picture. There's a little tiny picture right there.
Mm-hmm. You can put that on the wall.
Yeah. It's kind of cool. Oh, what the heck was that?
I don't know, but you're inside your house, so nothing can get in there.
Yeah. Unless one of those blow-up creepers come.
Yeah, but I think they only blow up. I think the only way they blow up is if they come in contact with you. I don't think they'd normally just blow up.
I put a picture on the wall. I hear like a cow or something. Alright. Okay, let's go in my barrel.
Covering up what I'm drawing here.
Brick. No. No brick. There's things I can build. Like this. Where do you get this from? I don't know what that is. I think it's a creeper.
It's more.
Yep, that's a creeper. There's an ordinary creeper around here somewhere.
So you're narrating your Minecraft experience. I'm drawing.
Mainly because you do a drawing class.
Probably lost everybody who was watching because they're super bored.
Yeah. I could make maybe a Blockcraft 3D video and then post it online so your kids can watch it. Would that be a good experience? No, I don't want that picture to go. Dude, give me the picture. Okay, yay. Put the picture down. I'm gonna play a little bit of Blockcraft.
Can you turn it down?
I turned it down earlier.
Yeah, and then you turned it back up. right. I think we got a couple minutes left here. Don't know how many more people we got out there. But if anybody out there still streaming this has got questions, feel free to drop them in the
So you have a YouTube channel.
the comment section. Bring myself back online here.
Oh my. Oh my. Look at someone built a creeper.
Cool.
Don't know what that is. It's like a different version of that.
Got some colors up here. I'll post the finished version of this on my on my Instagram account. Hey. Hey. Come back here. Got a couple minutes left. Work a little bit in the background here. Still got a viewer out there. That's good.
Whoa, how high is this thing? Oh, that's a lot of buildings. Oh, I'm falling on the roof. I'm on the roof. The rooftop. Whatever it's called. Let's go.
Okay, Mom's calling.
What?
Mom's calling. Oh man, I got so much stuff here. Let's see. Well, we got about 10 minutes left, so if anybody has any questions out there, if anybody's interested in asking anything, I mean, we are here. We're going to stay here for a while, so feel free to throw them in the comments. I'm just going to be plugging away here.
I don't understand why when you spin these chairs, they just go the opposite direction.
What are you talking about?
Like when I try
You
to
spun that direction. You pushed that way.
When I try to go over here, watch.
You're not moving.
Yeah, I'm not moving. It just takes me over there. This is so weird.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't do it with yours. Maybe.
Well, I'm not moving. It's a common problem. It's called sitting still. And you have a problem sitting still.
I always move.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
What's that? A box?
Yeah, in the level that he's fighting in, there's all these like supply boxes. I'm sorry, and if you throw a character, they break in the background. Yes, usually every level had something that you could interact with in the background.
I can't believe I had a barrel. Do you have a barrel in yours?
In Minecraft, no, I didn't make a barrel because I don't really know what it does.
You can open it.
Ooh.
Remember from Frozen 2? Ooh, Elsa. gonna go into my bed. I just thought, oh. If you jump on your bed, you bounce.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bed. You jump.
A little bit bigger. There we go. That's the one I needed.
It is morning, 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 morning.
Hey, you don't have to sing.
What Robin does.
I don't care what Robin does.
Oh, I got my boat. I wish I had some water.
Work out with the brush pen.
Oh, remember the trees I planted? Remember that creeper in the water?
Yes. If you're going to play, you can play here. But I need to work on this. Alright, we're getting close to winding it down. Looks like still got one viewer. I'm not sure who it is, but to that person who stuck with us, we appreciate it. Guess we can close that stream. I'll give you guys an updated view what it looks like overhead. Just starting to add in some blacks and pop out some stuff. Trying to find out of the mess of stuff that I've got here the right brush pen. Conveniently find all my art supplies over on the other drawing desk.
Oh, I can make a shovel. Right? I have a shovel.
Oh.
Are shovels the way to dig?
Dig in the ground, right?
Like faster?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I'm going really fast. I'm going underground.
I mean, I think that makes sense too, you know.
I'm actually making a basement, but don't want to do that. My basement's gonna be somewhere under here.
Oh, I didn't realize my... See, I don't know. I gotta work out a better rig here for drawing. I'm sitting... My head is directly in front of what I'm working on, what people would be watching. But sometimes I feel a little bit better when I'm closer in like this.
I'm making stairs to go. Ooh, what's this? I don't know what this is. Have you guys ever seen this red stuff?
Yeah, it's dirt.
Oh. The brown stuff looks like more like dirt. Maybe it's brick. To make them. No. Okay, that leads to the creepers. I think I made a big mistake.
I gotta get my head out of the way.
Okay, there's the basement, which is kind of crazy. What if I just go on my roof?
Getting close to the end.
Oh, I see creepers.
Don't go by them.
I'm not. Why would I even? What? Who the heck is that guy? Traitor. That guy's a traitor. Traitor. I'm working on my house. Got nothing. Got nothing now. No, I got nothing. Okay. Know what to do. Go grab my sword and go outside my house.
There we go. It's 11 o'clock, guys. Spent an hour together. I'm going to be signing off here. For those of you guys who stayed the whole time, for those of you guys checking this out at a later date, look, check out the assignments online. Check us out. Check me out through my social media accounts right up here. Both Mr. Pappas Teach on Twitter and Instagram, and then you've got my personal Instagram one up there too. And don't forget about our website that I post this stream at every day, MrPappasTeach.com. Tune into your Google Classrooms, post comments there. I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. I try to make it a priority to communicate with you guys. We'll be online through YouTube. Minecraft as much as we can throughout the weekend. To all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day, and to everyone else, stay safe. We miss you guys. We're thinking about you, and just try to do the best with what you can. All right. I'll see you guys next week and digitally through our Google Classrooms. All right. See ya.
Peace out.